If you're shopping for a resale home in Prosper because you think new construction is just too expensive, this home may completely change how you look at the numbers. It's listed at $879,000. It's a quick move-in by Shaddock Homes, and the builder mortgage rate incentive starts at just 3.375%. So on paper, it may look like any other $879,000 home. But when you compare the monthly payment against a resale home at the same price, the difference can be massive. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. This is the Sweeny plan by Shaddock Homes in Brookhollow here in Prosper. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, just under 3,300 square feet, and it sits at the end of a cul-de-sac on a larger home site. And that matters because lot position and yard space are things that buyers often have to compromise on, especially against resale homes. But the home itself isn't the main story today. The real story is the financing. Now here's the part most buyers miss. At $879,000 with 10% down, the loan amount would be roughly $791,000 at a permanent rate of 6.375. The principal and interest payment would be about $4,935 per month. But with the builder's 3-2-1 buydown, year 1 starts at 3.375. That drops the payment to about $3,500 per month, roughly $1,400 a month in first year savings. In year 2, the rate steps up to 4.375 and a payment around $3,950. Year 3, 5.375 and around $4,430. Then in year 4, it settles at the permanent rate. To be clear, this is not a permanent 3.375% rate. It's a temporary buy down, but for the right buyer, it creates a 3-year runway that gives real breathing room while you settle in. And this is where the gap with resale really starts to open up, because a resale seller at $879,000 is almost never able to match a structure or incentive like this. Here's why this matters if you're comparing this against a resale home. If you find a resale home in Prosper at the same $879,000 price, that doesn't automatically mean that the cost is the same. The resale seller probably isn't offering a 3-2-1 buydown. They may not be contributing $10,000 towards closing costs like Shaddock are, and they may not have the same flexibility a builder has on a quick move-in home. So even though the price looks identical, the actual cost to own the home, especially in the first few years, can be very different. That's the part a lot of buyers miss. The lowest price isn't always the best deal. The best deal is usually the lowest total cost, and builder incentives are one of the places where that difference can hide. Now, between the lot, the floor plan, and roughly $45,000 in total incentive value, this is the kind of opportunity that often gets overlooked because the value isn't sitting in the list price. So if you're looking in Prosper and automatically assuming that resale is the better value, this is a good example of why it's worth slowing down and running the numbers. Now, if you want to compare this home against resale options, or you want to know which builders are being the most flexible and offering the best incentives right now in Prosper and Frisco, reach out and I'd be more than happy to walk you through it.